My name is Andrea. I'm a channel between two worlds. For years, I have seen how fear can affect people. The absence of light, their perception and interpretation. Ghosts, poltergeists, demonic entities. What is real? My name is Andrea. It's time to push the limits. We travelled to Picton, a historical town that is claimed to be one of the most active paranormal settlements in Australia.
The area where Picton stands today was first explored by Europeans in 1798. The earliest known inhabitants of the district were the natives of the Gundungurra tribe, who gave the area its name Wallandilly. The word Wallandilly is attributed to having three meanings, including a place where spirits dwell. Picton really developed after the arrival of the railway in 1863. Some regard the township of Picton to be the most haunted town in Australia due to the numerous reports of ghost sightings and stories. Many buildings, including private houses and abandoned hospitals, have many a strange tale of phantoms from an era long ago. Probably the most famous ghost story from Picton is that of Emily Bollard, who was struck by a train in the tunnel in the year 1916. Her presence is said to make itself known to all who dare to visit the tunnel itself. Picton is a treasure trove for paranormal investigators and inquirers of the unknown, with so many stories, reports and places to explore.
Getting myself acquainted with the energies, I sensed a definitive presence of living history. Amongst the age-old heritage, there is one place we just had to visit, the Imperial Hotel.
The Imperial Hotel, as we know it today, was first built as the Terminus Hotel. It was built at the time that the railway came to Picton. So the hotel was actually there for the workers that worked on the construction of the railway. When the railway moved further south, the workers moved on. So they no longer needed as many hotels in Picton. They didn't need those watering holes. Colonel John Hay Goodlett leased the Terminus Hotel and he turned it into the home for consumptive sufferers, Florence Villa, between 1877 and 1886. Consumption, or tuberculosis as we know it today, was an enormous killer. From 1886, the Imperial as we know it today, the Terminus, became the club hotel.
When I bought this property, I'd heard a few rumours about ghosts. They've really intensified in the last few years. Some of the stories are quite hair-raising, to be honest with you, to the point that one of the poor young guys that worked here, he actually had a nervous breakdown. I know for a fact that you can turn off every appliance in this hotel. A lot of them just start to do their own thing. They'll just come on in the middle of, after an hour or two of closing down. The poke machines whiz around, and really they can't, but they do. People come here that we're not familiar with and they say, oh, who's that standing up on the verandas in that nice white skirt or uniform? And nobody can see anything, but people swear they've seen people up here, so that's where we sort of leave it. But certainly the staff and most people that come here, and it's very hard to find anybody that will stay here overnight.
As the sun set over Picton, our sweep of the Imperial Hotel began. During my usual walkthrough, I was accompanied by university psychologist Dr Tony Jinks. In the meantime, the crew from West Sydney Paranormal Research prepared for an all-night investigation. So we're here at the Imperial Hotel at Picton for our next challenge. Before we do the challenge, Tony and I will do a walkthrough. And I was just telling Tony that I felt the presence of a man in a military uniform. The year that I was getting was around the 1860s.
When you say you see this individual, do you see it as an apparition with your eyes, or are you seeing it in some other way?
I don't see with my eyes so much. What I do see is like pictures in my head or movies playing in my head.
Do they know you're here, or are they just in this location and you're picking up on their presence?
Well, judging from his attitude and from his energy, he actually presented himself like he just popped up going, I'm here.
So Andrea, does that mean that there could be other individuals, apparitions or spirits in this location that also want to communicate with you?
I sure hope so, Tony.
Yeah, I've got a camera that keeps shutting down. New batteries, new chip. We've been doing cutaways fine, and it's just as soon as we start filming now, it's cutting out. So could be a good night.
And let me just say, this is something that happens a lot.
Can I do one other thing with Andrea? Now, Andrea, you say that there's an individual here who's in military uniform, perhaps a former soldier. He's dressed in a blue uniform with some gold braid. We're looking around this location, and it's a very new location. There's been a lot of landscaping here. It's quite modern, although it's the back of the old location. Is it a problem that an apparition, a ghost of someone from such a long time ago is in a location such as this, which is obviously modern and landscaped?
This is not normally an issue because how it exists in their memory, they can project it onto me and I can see the way it was or the way it used to be when they were alive. And as far as physical obstacles, it doesn't really apply to them because there is no physical matter of theirs that would interact with any landscaping. So whatever changes were made, they're irrelevant because they weren't made on the spiritual plane. I don't know what happened. My mind is totally blank.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is that something that comes with mediumship work, or is it just because it's relatively noisy here and there are still customers downstairs?
It could be either. In mediumship terms, it could mean that there is a form of block that we need to overcome. I can feel spirit energy here, but it may be the case of they not being ready to communicate or not wanting to communicate. In which case, it's like I'm putting my feelers out and I'm trying to connect with the energy, but what I'm coming across is basically this little bit of a wall. It's like, no, we don't want to talk to you at the moment.
Shall we move on to a different location?
Yeah, let's move on.
When we talk about, I talk about individuals being present here, is that the right term to use as a medium, or should I be using a word like a spirit presence or a ghost?
They are individuals on the other side, just as they were on this side, so why not call them individuals or even people? As we were walking into this section of the building, I felt like my lower back was just completely out and my hips were kind of incapacitated, so I felt like my legs were going and I'm actually sitting in a wheelchair.
I swear to God, someone just looked around the corner. Check to see if there's someone there. Yeah, seriously, just behind it. I swear to God, someone just peeked around the corner.
A formless shape, or was it?
It looked like a head.
A head? Did you pick up a sex of the head? Was it male or female?
I thought it was Nikki, so I'm going with female.
Everyone?
Yeah, wrong.
Go again.
I just put a new set of batteries in this. I just put a new set of,
off.
I just put a new set of batteries in this and it's gone. It's dead. Damn it.
Okay.
It's dead.
Okay.
Is
We're at the Imperial Hotel at Picton, claimed to be one of the most haunted towns in Australia. While working with my psychic abilities, things were getting interesting.
I got someone just peeked around the corner.
Just put a new set of batteries in, this it's gone.
Well, I had a rather interesting experience with my iPad. I had it on 50% charge when I arrived at the location to do recording, and I recorded the conversation between myself and Andrea that lasted for 57 minutes. I then look at the power on my iPad thinking that it will be drained to almost zero, and it's up to 100%, which is something quite strange because this is not an iPad that holds battery life for very long.
Sometimes they take, sometimes they give, and yeah, they just gave.
They're concerned about my poor old iPad and how it can never hold charge, and they've decided to rectify that some way or another.
As our challenges arrived, we all sat down to plan the night ahead and to get a little philosophical.
The idea of having another level to life and this world makes things so much more interesting, because I think too many people really kind of run through with this mundane of ideas of you live and then you die, and then when you die it's gone.
I'm very open-minded. I believe that there's spirits all around us that people don't acknowledge, which I feel that me and other people can actually see and feel and know they exist.
Well, I'm a psychologist who's not a parapsychologist. I am a psychologist with a background in neuroscience who's interested in paranormal phenomena, and I'm here to look at different the reaction of different people to these potential phenomena, and ultimately to see whether anything happens that I believe could be anomalous.
I'm not here looking for answers. I'm definitely here looking for better questions to ask, because I definitely don't think that we're asking the right questions.
I'm a bit of a blank canvas. I'm experimenting. I'm finding out the ways that a lot of this stuff works.
I love the fact that now we can actually prove once our physical body dies, there is life after life.
I guess one of the main reasons I love the paranormal is because of all the theories and of the amount of possibilities to what people are actually experiencing.
I just want to know how stuff works, how it is that we can contact the other side, but also how it is that the other side can contact us. Phil, it's time for your challenge.
I'm excited.
Any expectations so far?
Well, I'm staying with very much an open mind, so I'm hoping that things will happen up there.
So, I'm going to tell you what your challenge is, okay? I want you to make your way upstairs through that door, okay, into the bathroom. There you will find a light with a chair, okay, and on the chair you will find a blindfold. And then put the blindfold on. And I want you to convey your experience that you're having blindfolded through the camera.
It's very freaky because your hearing and every other sense comes to the fore, so I'm getting a little bit nervous, yeah.
Yeah. I would honestly rather be hit by a car.
No, you wouldn't.
Go into that.
Been there, done that. It's not pleasant.
Huh?
You'll be fine. We're all here.
At the moment it's very quiet. Oh shit. Sorry. I just felt like something touched my finger. I'm feeling a little bit cold and a little bit nervous. I can hear creaking. It seems like it's coming closer, the walking. I don't know if you can hear it. Now the camera's set up and no one's here. Oh, I think it's coming closer though. I'm getting a bit nervous. Oh shit, there's a door. There's a door that just opened or shut or something. Oh. I don't know if someone's here, but if they are, I'm not going to be scared. If you're willing to talk to me, please knock once. Well, there was a noise. It wasn't a knock, but it was like a creaky sound. Yes. Oh, yes. It's almost like somebody scraping at a door or something. They seem like they're really, really close. I don't know if they're right in front of me or not, but it sounded like it was only a few feet away. But not voices, but just sort of footsteps. Oh! That was a huge banging. I'm trying not to be scared.
Okay.
Oh, I will be. There was this huge bangs at the door. There was 3 bangs, like it was whack, whack, whack. It was very, very nerve-wracking. And I just know something was there.
Hi, Mitch.
Hi.
Welcome to the challenge.
Thank you.
Thank you for being patient.
Yeah, no, I'm going pretty well. It's just been keeping busy, keep my mind busy.
Keeping your mind busy as in trying to keep your mind off the subject?
Trying to keep it at, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's how I roll.
So what we want you to do is take some spirit photos, okay? We'll give you a camera that we will set up to take a photo every 30 seconds and basically invite the spirits from this place to come and interact with you, okay? The camera will go off on its own. So you'll basically get a chance to hopefully capture some good evidence.
G'day. G'day, ghosts. I'd really like a photo with you guys, wherever you are. A lot of people upstairs. Wondering if you're down here as well. I was going to pike it. I'm not going to lie to you. I was going to pike it. This scared the bejeebus out of me. I've got to tell you, it's going to be bloody hilarious if as I'm walking around, they're coming through taking cheeky shots behind my back with the photo coming through doing the whole style. You get this funny sense when you're standing in this room that there are other people here chilling.
We're at the Imperial Hotel in Picton, situated 90 kilometres southwest of Sydney. During the Paranormal Challenge, our 2 guests, Philip and Mitch, were met with a slight case of phasmophobia.
Footsteps.
I would honestly rather be hit by a car.
No, you wouldn't.
Go into that.
Before the investigation begins, we caught up with our last challenger to get a quick report of his solitary vigil. Mitch, you survived.
I did. I feel like the biggest wuss in the world actually now.
Why is that?
Well, when you go in there and when you're actually walking around, even with the amount of light, when I went into the darker areas, you can feel something's in there. Like, it's completely different than just walking around in like an ordinary house. It feels like there is something there, just kind of silently waiting and watching for a bit.
Would you do it again?
Maybe not. I don't know.
So does that mean that now we can take you down to the cellar?
Do I get to take Craig?
Yes. Little did we know that our fun would be short-lived. The cellar sits in the path where once an elusive underground tunnel existed. Its former use is still uncertain, though many believe that it served its purpose for those who fell victim to consumption.
Upstairs was what he suspects to be wardrooms, hospital rooms.
Can I just say that I just thought I saw like a shadow like that just came around. Like it just moved like that. It wasn't any you, it wasn't me, it came from here. Because I can't see any of you anymore. Who was that?
Did you touch a key, Doc? No, what? Did you touch a hair? No. Oh, there's a noise behind you.
Yeah,
it's like someone bumped a key.
Yeah.
No, I did not drop a key.
Yeah, I thought one of you guys accidentally kicked the key.
There you go.
No,
So what's that?
you did that.
What's tapping?
Tony, you did that then though, didn't you?
No.
What?
It's behind you.
What?
No, that was behind you.
But is it?
Is it someone turning near on upstairs?
Yeah,
and
must be.
No, it can hear it. And they don't even move too lively either.
And there's three noises.
Yeah.
And there's three noises.
Yeah. Is there anybody else in this room besides the fortune and myself?
I tell you what, when it goes black there, you get a bit disorientated. You feel your balance starts to shift.
So just something yanked my pants.
Oh, God. What was that?
Like a breath or something. I don't know what it was. It sounded like...
Where was it coming from?
I don't know where it came from.
To me, it sounded it was in front of me.
Dude.
Like towards
This is weird shit.
Dude, what the is going on?
I didn't hear that, Don, but yeah, this is...
You know what it sounded like? It wasn't, but it sounds like a long walkie-talk, like a kind of thing, but it's breathy and it's organic, but it's got that distorted.
Everyone says...
Whoa! What happened?
I didn't touch it. I haven't moved from here.
Was it that bucket?
That's a bucket! Oh, this is freaking unreal. Yeah, someone's here.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's me.
Hello?
Just saying everyone's left, mate.
Do you want to come down?
Yeah, if you want me to.
What's been going on?
Duck.
Is that you? Who did that just hit?
What?
Oh, the
Near my
tent.
head.
No one's near your head.
Did you come around here and do this?
Did what?
I came and see
Like
it.
someone did this to me.
No.
It was very low down, yeah. I'm crouching because my legs were tired.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Okay, that was interesting.
I swear to God, I felt like I got hit right in the shoulder there. And I thought it was a hose from the keg, but there was no hose.
Do you walk around in here?
Oh!
That like was right behind you.
Too loud.
Keep going.
That was very loud.
You alright, Nick? You want me to...
Right, okay.
No one's playing silly buggers, no one's doing this.
absolutely not.
This is the real deal.
I hate to say this, I'm feeling ill.
Are you?
Yep. I don't know if the anxiety is hitting, but I don't know.
Just focus, man. Just focus.
Yeah.
Focus.
What's
wrong? What's
Someone
wrong?
just poked me.
Alright. Okay, I think it's time to leave.
Oh my God. Tonight was absolutely remarkable to be able to share some of these great experiences that were audible with some fairly die-hard sceptical people in our group. Really wasn't expecting anything near what we actually received.
To be truthful, it wasn't somewhere that I thought we were going to get a lot of activity. Been to a lot of old pubs before, investigated a lot of old places like this, and going off those experiences, didn't really expect to get much. The phenomena that we encountered tonight, I guess I'm still trying to digest.
I was in locations where the phenomena that happened, the breaths in the face, the breathing noises, the bangs, the thumps were consistent and they're ongoing. And all I can imagine is that a place like this could have phenomena that's replicable.
This is a bit of an oddity, really. Been filming this stuff for coming up to about 2 years now. I think I've gradually become more sceptical, but I think tonight is going to give me a bit of a turning point to judge a book by its cover. This could be the real deal. This could be the real deal.
What a fantastic variety of phenomena. Audible, visual, and our challengers have had different experiences. This place has got it. There is no doubt that the level of audible and physical activity surprised us all. This demonstrates that even at a pub like the Imperial Hotel, things can go bump in the night.
Open the door.
No.
Shit, no, fuck! What the f***? You touched my hand and I thought it was something else.